Nigerians, majority of you are just bunch of hypocrites. Bunch of hypocrites. Now, it took an Anthony Joshua's accident for many of you to start opening your mouth and start giving your hot takes. What happened to our ambulance services? What happened to our emergency services? On this same matter that doctors and nurses have been shouting for years, that the government should fix our healthcare in Nigeria. On this same matter. And many of you open your mouth and say, if you have money, Nigeria is the sweetest place to live. With all the money that Anthony Joshua has, he just barely escaped death in that accident. He barely escaped. I've said it before that if Dangote should have a cardiac arrest right in the middle of Lagos Ibadan Expressway, a plumber in the UK, if he should have that same cardiac arrest, he has a higher chance of survival than Dangote in Nigeria. I am telling you the truth. That's the simple truth. We are a global disgrace. We have no emergency services at all. Now, look at the way they were pulling out AJ from that vehicle. Somebody that just had an accident. I don't blame you guys. Many of you just did it out of ignorance. But do you know that you can actually make his situation worse? If, for example, he had just a fracture of the bones of the neck, by pulling him out from that vehicle, you can actually cause him to have a complete transection of the spinal cord. You can make him totally paralyzed because of that, just with the way you pull him out. If somebody has a similar accident here in the UK, people don't even go near. They just call the ambulance services. They'll be there within minutes, and it will be the trained paramedics that will expertly bring him out to prevent further injury. That accident happened on Lagos Ibadan Expressway at Mako Shagamu, which is like a stone throw to Ogun State Teaching Hospital. But they could not take him to that teaching hospital. Why didn't they take him to that teaching hospital? Why didn't they take him to any of the teaching hospitals in Lagos? Because they know the governors of both Ogun State and Lagos State, they should cover their face in shame. They know that those hospitals are death traps. They have to take him to a private hospital in Lagos because they know that those hospitals are nothing to write home about, simply because they didn't equip those hospitals as they should. And before you guys start shouting, don't accidents happen everywhere? Don't we get accidents everywhere? What are the odds? What are the chances? There's a reason why life expectancy is 53 in Nigeria and is 83 or 85 in the UK. There's a reason. Because there are systems in place to checkmate those things and reduce the risk of accident. For example, what is a trailer looking for on the highway? Why don't we have proper trailer parks? What's a trailer doing on the motorway? Even if the truck got spoiled there, I just imagine in the UK here, if on the motorway a truck gets spoiled, long before you get to that place, you see lots of yellow lights flashing at you, showing you that there's danger ahead. Lots of yellow lights. Before you get to that place, you will see a speed limit reduced, and there'll be speed cameras everywhere to make sure that you comply with that speed limit. It's as simple as that. In Nigeria, we don't have speed limits. Everybody can overspeed. Everybody wants to do that. Everybody wants to overspeed. But there are systems in place in other countries, in saner climes, to make sure that people stay within that speed limit, because the speed camera will catch you and will find you, or it will take points out of your driver's license. So it happens to Anthony Joshua, and we're all giving our hot takes everywhere. You people are a bunch of hypocrites. Bunch of hypocrites.